Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris O'Rourke.
And I'm Karen Ream. And topping our news on this Tuesday, June 23rd, a judge says throwing a nearly 5-pound rock off an overpass and into a car wasn't a prank, but an act of pure evil. He handed down a tough sentence against one of the teenagers in the Sharon Budd case in Union County Court. 19-year-old Brett Law received a sentence of 18 months to 20 years in a state prison for his role in the incident. He had entered a no-contest plea to a charge of conspiracy to commit aggravated assault in the spring and asked the judge to revoke his parole at that time so he could begin serving his sentence, even before he knew if a judge would accept his plea or what his sentence would be. Sharon Budd's husband, Randy Budd, gave a victim impact statement and talked about what a cowardly act it was and how it has completely changed their lives.
Again, when you live it every day, and anytime I think back, it's very emotional because it was all just so senseless. And but then you shake your head and you realize it's real. It's real every day. And it's going to be all the way till forever. So yeah, it's emotional when not only thinking of Sharon mostly, but when you think about her parents and the kids and her fellow teachers and students and what a positive impact she's made for everyone around her and with me. So yeah, I couldn't talk about that without getting emotional.
I think that the judge has the best idea for the defendants and for Randy and I. So as far as the sentencing goes, I feel like it's part of the boys' recovery more so than mine. So I don't know that I really am here to judge whether or not they did a good job on sentencing, but overall I think that the judge was fair.
Laura's brother Dylan also has been in the Union County Jail since his bail was revoked, and he entered a guilty plea to 2 counts of aggravated assault for throwing the nearly 5-pound rock at the Budd vehicle from an interstate overpass last July, along with another rock at a tractor-trailer moments earlier. He will be sentenced in 60 days and could receive anywhere from 54 months to 20 years. That sentence is enhanced by the fact that the rock is considered a deadly weapon. Kiefer McGee also entered a guilty plea to a count of aggravated assault. He could be sentenced to 9 to 16 months in a county prison. Tyler Porter is considering a plea proposal from the Commonwealth and has been scheduled for trial in July in case he chooses not to take the deal. We did get a chance to talk with Sharon and Randy before court this morning. Sharon told us she was nervous about the court proceedings, and both said they are anxious to put this all behind them as they approach the year anniversary of the incident.
For me, and I think Sharon, it's been a total blur.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of memory for the first 6 weeks, and then after that things get clearer and clearer. So especially since I've been home, there's not too much that I forget, and yeah, it's been a challenge though with therapy and all the doctor appointments and things like that. So just again, we can't believe it's been 11 months since the whole thing happened, and still wonder why our car was picked, but like of all those cars on the road, why our car? So I don't know that answer yet. I've been waiting to hear that when we go into court. So but yeah, it's been a long road this whole year, and we're anxious for me to recover starting Friday and just move on.
Sharon told us she's actually more nervous about this day in court than she is about her brain surgery for Friday. It will be her 7th surgery since the incident. The courtroom had family members and friends for both the Budds and the teenagers, but also some interested observers, including one who lived near that overpass.
When I was growing up, we spent time over the 80 overpass. We watched the tractor trailer trucks. We watched the cars speeding by. We would stand there and we would do the motion for the tractor trailer trucks to honk their horn. It was very emotional in there, seeing these kids walking in with handcuffs and shackles, knowing what they did to Sharon, and knowing that my boys are those boys' age, and knowing that they could spend up to 55 years in jail. It was just heartbreaking.
Tina Prowen told us that she can sympathize with both sides and says she spoke with Sharon today in court about their kids.